everybody, it's Miss Karen from the Hancock Town Library with another science experiment. Today our science experiment is all about surface tension. Now I'll explain that in a few seconds about what that is. So what you need for this experiment are marshmallow peeps, which you see everywhere this time of year, and specifically for this particular experiment, the bunnies that look like this. Some dish soap, doesn't matter what brand, and Q-tips, or you could use a toothpick, but I find these work better. A tray, a shallow tray or pan of water. I already put the water in there. So now Peeps are very light, so they do float. But today we're going to make a soap-powered boat with the Peep. If I was to put this in here, it would just sort of float and it wouldn't do anything. I would do that to show you, but you'll have to take my word for it, because once the water gets all sugary, it kind of makes the rest of the experiment not work. So what I do is alter the shape of the Peep. So I take a pair of scissors and I sort of cut off most of the body and then make it come to a point, like a triangle, like that. And now the ears are kind of tall, so what I do is I shorten them, but then I make them pointy. Kind of like a cat's ears. Okay, a little bit shorter. Okay, so it looks kind of like this. So the next step is to take a Q-tip with some soap, because we don't want much, we just want a little dab. So what I do is I put the Peep in the water, you can see it's floating, but then when I put the soap behind the ears, it makes it move. Why is it doing that? Now when the water gets, if you keep trying this with different Peeps, the water gets too soapy for this experiment to actually work. So the soap made the Peep move. It probably won't do it again because it has to be like a dry Peep. But now that I've done that and shown you, I'm just going to try it with a full Peep that has not been changed at all with any cutting. So I put the Peep, put it down here, and put the soap behind the ears. See, now it's just floating there in one spot. See, it doesn't really work. So the altering, the cutting and the pointing, the points make it sort of like a boat. So maybe I should try another one. Would you like to see another one? I don't know if it would work though, because like I said, the water gets too soapy and then it doesn't work. So, but if you're at home trying this experiment, you can dump the water out, put some fresh water in, and if you have a bag or a box of Peeps, you can just keep going. So why does the soap make the Peep move? Well, surface tension is when all the molecules of the liquid, or in this case the water, are tight together. And you've probably seen bugs sometimes that just are skimming the surface of the water. This kind of works like that. But when you add the soap, like we did, it makes those molecules move apart. So when those molecules move apart, it sort of creates like, picture like an engine. It just sort of makes all the water molecules spread apart, therefore making the Peep zoom into the direction it was going in. So that is how you do the surface tension experiment. So try it at home, and you don't have to eat these afterwards. It's not a good idea.